So now I'm going to show you in this video how to rest, and I'll go over 7 ways practically to find rest in 2021. If you're anything like me, you might find it a challenge to rest in the midst of all the busyness that happens in our lives today. But I guarantee you that resting is not a waste of time. When you take time to rest, it actually sharpens you to be able to do what you're called to do even better. The first thing that you can do to rest is take a nap. Now, surprise, surprise, but naps are actually really good for you as long as you take like a 30 to 45 minute nap. It can really help your body get rest, especially if you've been short on sleep lately. You know, one of the things I have is I have this really nice silk soft mask that helps me to take a nap during the daytime and times when it's bright outside. However, I wouldn't say to nap for over an hour, because then when you try to go to sleep later, you're gonna be like, oh, whoops. Like, my eyes are still open. The second way to find rest is to soak. Some of you have heard of what soaking is. Some of you probably haven't, but it's basically choosing music that you want to listen to and then laying down either on your floor or on a bed and listening to that music and just enjoying that music. I like to do this with worship music. Begin to just connect with God during this time. It really is awesome. You just have to kind of fight that idea of I'm not doing anything, but you have to be like, you know what? This is good. What I'm doing right now is good, and it's sharpening me, it's refining me, and it's renewing me. The third thing that you can do to rest is you can deep clean. I don't know about you, but my mind gets moving and thinking about different things. But if I have a simple task to do, such as deep cleaning something, mowing the lawn, it helps my mind to be able to think and rest. I always leave mowing the lawn better off than I did while I was doing it. It's actually like one of my number one relaxing activities that I do. You could even go through your old stuff that you've packed away. That really helps you to just realize what you already have. I actually found a flannel shirt that I forgot that I had, and it was awesome, because I was like, oh, I forgot I had this. This is amazing. The fourth thing that you can do to rest is have fun outside. You can go to the beach, go on a walk, go swimming. For those of you who live in cold places, you can go skiing, snowboarding. Find something outdoors that you can really enjoy and take the time to do it. Basically, what it comes down to is busyness is artificial significance. And so we fill our schedules with different meetings, different things we have to accomplish, thinking that they'll give us significance. That's not what makes us significant. The great thing about being free from that is you can actually free yourself to do things that are just fun to do. The fifth thing that you can do to rest is turn your phone on airplane mode. All you have to do, take your phone, turn it on airplane mode, and then just pick an activity. It could be reading, exercise, conversation with a friend, something like that. When you put your phone on airplane mode, it allows you to be fully present where you're at. And it's just so nice to be able to do that. So the sixth way to rest is to have a good meal. You're probably tired right now because you haven't taken the time to eat a good meal. Just sit down, cook a meal that's really good for you, and just a good meal. Last weekend I did this. I just got together with a few of my friends and cooked this gorgeous steak, chicken, Brussels sprout meal. We sat down, and the attraction of the time was just simply cooking and being together. You know, we didn't have to rush off to this or do that or do any other stuff besides that. It was just so fun and so rejuvenating to do that. Number 7 way to rest is to call an old friend. What's nice about this is we're always making new friends, but it's connecting with old friends that can really just bring life back to you. You can remember how you were back when you were like actively friends with them. Be reminded of how much you've grown during that time. Have fun laughing at memories. Even there's been times where I've called old friends. The way that they talk to me, it reminds me who I really am. Take time to call old friends and just talk with them. And I know you're going to be more rested. You're going to be more sharpened for doing that. So I mentioned these 7 things. They focus on resting the body and mind. And what about rest for your soul? Your soul is your innermost being, and you actually need to be able to rest your soul as well as your body and mind. For those of you who find yourself in a place where, yes, I'm resting. Yes, I'm taking time to do this. I'm taking time to rest. I'm spending time with friends. I'm having fun. You might be thinking, I still find myself needing something more, needing more rest, feeling tired. It's because you're not resting your soul. And so I wanted to address this and give you a key to be able to find rest in this area. Matthew 11:28-29 says this, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." You find rest for your soul by coming to Jesus. What does that mean to come to him? Practically speaking, this is what it looks like. When something comes up in your life and you're worried about it, you don't know what to do about it. Instead of distracting yourself, maybe going to watch TV, going to a different activity, you actually take that thing and you say, God, I'm feeling this. And you come to him with it. And what he does is he comforts you. He speaks to you. And just by being with him, he gives you rest. It requires communion with him. That might seem like an impossible thing, but it actually is completely possible. Because what Jesus did was when he died on the cross, he took all of the places that we fell short. He took all the things that could separate us from God, including sin, including shame, all these different things. He paid the price for them so that we could have rest, so that we could have him and be connected with him in this relationship. So if you're needing rest in your soul, I want to encourage you, go to God. Bring the thing that's worrying you that you feel overwhelmed about, and he will give you rest.